something you have to understand if you want to be successful is that don't try to change the outside world. Change yourself. Because here's the thing, like, a lot of people, what they do is that they try to change everything around them and not change themselves. And they want to change the environment, they want to change all the people, they want to change everyone's minds and try to convince people. They spend so much time trying to change people, and they don't spend much time changing themselves. So the problem with this is that if you cannot change one person, yourself, how do you expect to change the entire world, right? If you can't change yourself, like, how do you expect to convince people? How do you expect to change your environment if if you aren't capable of changing yourself, okay? And people say, okay, first I'm gonna change the environment, and then I'm gonna change myself. And it doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? Like, life is difficult. Life is hard, and you have to accept that. Things are gonna come, obstacles are gonna come, and the only way you can get through those things is by changing yourself. There's things that are beyond your control. There are gonna be things beyond your control. It's hard to accept, but there are gonna be things that are beyond your control. It's gonna be very difficult. It's gonna be difficult, but you have to work on yourself. You see, like, if you work on yourself, what happens is the environment automatically changes. It's very interesting. Like, once you start to work on yourself, once you start to work on yourself and not try to change other people's minds, people will see. People will be convinced all by themselves. They'll be convinced by your example, and then they'll want to go on your side because they see, okay, this guy's working hard. I want this person to be on my side, and they'll help you out. That's what you have to understand. You have to learn to change yourself first. A lot of us, what we do is we want to change other minds. We want to change people. No. Okay, that's a mistake I used to make as well. I used to want to change other people. I would try so hard to change other people and be so frustrated when they wouldn't go my way. But, like, that's the thing, right? You have to accept that, most of the time, 99% of the time, you won't be able to change a person. You won't be able to change a person's mind. You won't be able to, change a person, right? Even in an argument, even if you win the argument, chances are they won't change their mind. They'll be too stubborn to change their mind. So that's why you have to change yourself first, because once you change yourself first, your example will cause people to see, hey, what's this guy doing? And then they'll be convinced. And then they'll ask you, yo, what do you do this? And then you'll say, yeah, this and that, right? This and that. And then they'll come to you. They'll actually come to you and ask you, oh, how does this work, or whatever. So yeah, that's what you have to understand. Try to change yourself rather than other people. And it's the same thing with communism, or whatever, right? And ideologies that try to change everyone around them rather than change themselves. And that's why you have that's why so many of these ideologies fail. Not to get too political, but you see all these movements, right? And what they're trying to do is they're trying to change themselves. Change the environment around them. They're trying to change all the laws, trying to change everything to stop their minority group from being oppressed or whatever. But they don't change themselves. They aren't able to they don't see the problems in their own communities first. They try to change the outside world. Of course, obviously a very difficult thing to do, right? But change your own community. If you change your own community, imagine how much more effective you'll be. And it's much easier to change your own community than try to change the entire outside world. So yeah, that's all I have to say today. Thanks for watching.